Hey, so welcome everybody to this week's series of The Garage, and it's my pleasure to introduce Barry and Claire Ayres, all the way from the Hood in Lake Hood in mid-Canterbury. Barry is our Executive Officer and Claire is our Mission Coach Team Leader. So, Barry, can you start us off? Can you tell us, first of all, what is an Executive Officer for Alpine Presbytery and what do you do?
That's a good question, Daryl. It's a full-time role, and essentially what I do is I work with the moderator, the Alpine Presbytery Council staff, and other key committees of the Presbytery to basically help the Presbytery run well, to maintain a mission-focused eye around the Presbytery and its various ministries, and to serve and support the parishes and the ministries with resources and whatever else they may need. So it covers a whole range of things, really.
Fantastic, cool. And Claire, what's it like living in lockdown in a lovely place like Lake Hood?
Really, really tough. We often are just saying how thankful we are for their bubble and with their environment and the fact that we can walk around the lake, which is a 6K walk, and meet lots of people and talk at a distance. And yeah, we've been pretty blessed in our bubble, really, with kayaking and walking and biking.
Nice.
And even the executive office has been okay in my bubble.
Nice.
I have.
Actually, the executive officer is, you only have a few more weeks to go.
I do.
Tell us about that.
Just 6 weeks, I think it is, before Martin takes over the role. So it's a strange feeling, but I mean, it's a task that over the last 6 years I've really enjoyed, working with a great team of people across the Presbytery. It's been a real privilege to get to know people in all the corners of our Presbytery over that time.
Nice. And working with some pretty good colleagues as well, I'd imagine.
Oh, absolutely. Just fantastic colleagues, yeah.
So what kind of questions are you asking, Barry?
What kind of questions? I think as we go through the various levels of this lockdown and crisis, I'm thinking about, so can we hold some of the things that we're sensing about what could be important for being church in this unusual scenario? I know there's quite a bit of pressure that I'm sensing for people to get back to normal, whatever that may be. But I love it when people actually take time to ponder. So what is God saying in the midst of all of this? What are we noticing? What are we sensing? What are we learning from each other? And some of the conversations that I've seen between ministers and key leaders in these last few weeks on Zoom have been quite insightful. People are really taking time to ponder more deeply on what it is to be church. And that, for me, that's really encouraging. It's great to see people starting to wrestle with those deeper issues and learn about them.
Awesome. Well, great question. Thank you, Barry. How about you, Claire?
Probably I would just reiterate that and build on that. And, so what does it mean to be church rather than just do church? And I see quite a few people just doing church and presenting church to people in a different way. So, and to build on like that, I'd like to think about what does it mean to be church in this time, in this era in history. We've found ourselves in unprecedented times, which I think is actually a gift. And also in our specific context, what does that look like? And so I think for me as part of the mission coaching team and the resource team, and even for all of us as leaders, how do we enable people to experience the presence of God? Because I think that's the key thing. How do we help people experience God's presence in worship, in community, in mission, in the world around us? And how does this inform for the future what we could be? And I have a bit of a passion bent at the moment around taking us from the temple model to the table model and what that could look like in the future. And I get excited when I'm hearing people also coming back with some of those same sort of thoughts. So yeah, I'm looking forward to how this time can inform our future.
Wonderful. Thank you both. Great questions.